Hey, hey, hey. Good Sunday morning. Good Sunday morning to everybody. Let me see if I can get the flow of this hair right. All right. So, how is everyone this morning? I'm not going to rush this one. I'm going to take some time today and sit and have a good time with y'all today um, and enjoy what's happening on today. Hopefully, everybody was able to enjoy the beautiful weather yesterday. I have no idea what it's supposed to be like today, but I come to you um, just to talk about, my week, right? Um, to talk about the challenge in the weekend and just really just to encourage, I guess. That's what I like to do. I like to encourage people while am also encouraging myself, right? So, okay, I this is me at my rawest form because in self-care you have to, it's a lot of layers to self-care. When you are, starting this little journey. Oh, the sun is out, so I guess it's gonna be a little nice little day out there today. So when you're starting the journey to self-care, it's some layers to that thing, so I come and I just want to be transparent all the time. When I come, I get all the time like, oh, you're always so glammed up. That ain't real. Like, yeah, when I come on Facebook, or when I'm coming on, my YouTube page or stuff like that, yeah, I'll spruce it up. But that's not my everyday life. And that's not real. And so if I'm going to be talking about, self-care and being real and all that jazz, then I want to come to you guys real. So hello, dreamers. If you're there out there in the world of love, say hey, say what's going on, say good morning, say something. Say something. I wanted to start off, just in case you don't know who I am. I am Tia Stacia White, a life transitioning coach. I'm an educator, author, speaker, and nonprofit founder. I just enjoy every aspect of my life. I do enjoy writing, so that's how, and I do enjoy educating. So that's how I became an author, and that's how that all came about. And I'm looking into start writing a couple other books. I don't know if they'll be like self-help books, but um I know one will be, but then the other one I'm kind of thinking about just writing, just being, free to be creative. So that's what I'm, wanting to do next. So if you're joining, good morning, good morning. Let me know how the reception is because lately, internet, let me try my phone. Internet has been something, okay? And my office is not where my office is located is not close to the box. We have all these extenders in our house, but I'm really not sure if it is doing the job. So let me check on that and see if y'all can see me. Oh, pretty clear. I'm pretty clear. Okay. Start writing. I don't know how the reception is because lately. Well, I guess it's good. All right, so okay, so you guys know who I am, and I just want to talk about being a nonprofit founder has been an amazing journey. So I had started all of the thought process and stuff like that 20 years ago, but the nonprofit really didn't get running until 17 years ago. And that's just been my baby. I've been really loving that. So I just love every aspect of my life. But I think that you have to, if you're out here saying that you're a coach and that you want to uplift people, there are some things inside of you that you got to make sure is solid. Okay. You got to have a solid foundation so that you can, encourage others to be the best that they can be. And so I think that those, you have to be in a space where you feel comfortable in you, who you are and what you're doing. And I think I've arrived at that space. I feel like in that aspect is my career and all of that. I have arrived, I feel, in that space of comfortness. I have a Start Living Your Dreams training group is on Facebook. And what I do is I encourage people. So I bring people on, and we're starting our speaking series, Living Life on Your Terms. That's starting. So if you are a speaker and you want to come and be talk to people about what it is that you're doing and what you're inspiring people to do, just sign up. I'll have all that information in my link in the Start Living Your Dreams group. So you need to be a member of the group in order to be a speaker. So if you are a member of the group, then hey, get your speaking on, right? It's free to members of the group to do so. So the Start Living Your Dreams training group, which is on Facebook, was created for people to have a place to ask questions. I think for some reason we think we just have to be so perfect and we have to know everything. And I created a space because I always felt like I was stuck. Like I always felt like I would get to one point in my business and then I didn't really know where to go. So I created this space so that if you do have questions, if you're not sure what you're doing, if you need an expert, that this is a place to do so. And to get information from the experts, right? So that's pretty much what the Start Living Your Dreams page is. And so how this 30-day challenge happened, right? So I decided I needed to lose 15 pounds, right? This COVID thing is real. This eating just to be eating is real. And that is one of my things. I'm usually either always on the move. So I plan what I eat, but since we've been on COVID, I just been filling myself up with just whatever is, in my presence. And so I really need to not do that. I need to not do that. I need that to not be a thing for me because I'm gaining weight and it's not healthy. And I don't like not being healthy. I don't like not feeling myself. I don't like being overly tired. So there's some things that I just wanted to work on. And I would love some sisters out there to become my accountability partners, if you need to lose some weight. I know I can't be the only one, first off, that needs to shed some pounds. So if you need to do it, let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's do this journey together. Let's figure out what works good for you, what doesn't work good for you. Let's figure out how to champion for each other, right? So join the challenge. It's free. It's a free challenge. Just, every day I'm putting out what is expected to do. And then you take whatever you feel you need out of this challenge and incorporate it into your daily life, right? So for me, I know that is some things in here that I need to put as a routine. Like it needs to, when I wake up in the morning, be a part of my day. So like I said, y'all got the full view of me today, no censors, no makeup, no, just me today. So let's talk about the 30-day challenge. So it's a recap of last week. So I'll do this every week. I'll recap the self-care. Oh, I got self-care. Y'all know I mean self-care. Self-care challenge. I'm going to recap the week. And then, if you start fresh next week, that'll be fine. That's, no big deal with that. And so for the month of November, I am challenging myself and hopefully some of my sister friends or anybody who wants to do it to take a 30-day self-care challenge. I do know that we are always moving. Women are always moving, especially entrepreneurs. We are always moving. And if we're not moving, we're always thinking. So we have to put some things in place that are advocating for our health, advocating for our mental health, advocating for just us to live productive lives every day. So that's what I feel that this challenge is going to do for us, for me. I can only talk for me, but I do feel that that's what's going to happen for me. I think that when you decide to put self-care in your life, it puts your life in perspective. It puts, everything that you're doing in perspective. So, and when you do that, you're learning to organize, to prioritize, to simplify your lives. And you're realizing that some of the things that you were doing, you shouldn't be doing because it's negating your health. It's doing something to you mentally, physically. And maybe you should just try another habit or something else to get you through that moment. And so that's why I think it's very important that we do self-care and we implement self-care in our lives. As a life transitioning coach, you have to start putting habits, um, positive, great habits into your life in order for your life to change for the best and you be able to do things that you're wanting to do in life, enjoying life to the best of your ability to enjoy life, to attain the goals that you've been trying to obtain for years. So let's get into it. Real talk time now. So if you don't want to sit and chat, you don't want to talk, because I want all my people that want to sit and talk, want to chat, want to come on. I do know that it's Sunday morning. I do know that people are out in church, praising the Lord. And that is exactly where you should be, especially after the greatest gift that he has given us on yesterday. Well, I'll say one of the greatest gifts, because he gives us great gifts on a minute by minute, second by second basis. But I do want to, I just felt the need to come on this morning and share this information with whoever, was at home just chilling, right now. Or whoever got their praise on early in the morning like I did. Okay. So day one, let's talk about it. Day one, begin your day with prayer. I believe, for me, like I said, some of these things you're going to figure out what's good for you and what's not good for you. But I believe that even during what we were just going through these last year, what we're literally was going through this last year with the presidency and the election, I feel like having a sense of how you wake up or habits in the morning controls your day. So, I do feel like this year I have began to feel some type of anxiety. And but what I do know is that my prayer time has become, for my life, that's why I felt like I've never had that high level of anxiety before, because I've implemented this prayer life into my day, and it just guides you and directs you and gives you you need. So I will say, for me, the day one 30 self-care challenge was not a challenge, because this is something that I have been doing. But I do want to encourage people who joined the challenge that may not have been doing this to do this, if this is, something that they might want to put into their lives. Number two, drink water. Now, for me, this was my hard one. This is going to be my hard one because I need it. And I want to tell you why. I don't drink a lot of water at all. And I came with no makeup on to show you. So I never had like dark circles around my eyes before. And I don't think it's my normal kind of thing for me. I don't think it's something that is just going to be me. I really think it's from not the lack of water. I really think that I have like the dark patches under my eyes from the lack of water. So what I really want to do is do this water thing, and y'all help a sister out, encourage me to drink water. Do this water thing so I can see, so I can see if there's changes in, the color up under my eyes, as well as taking my vitamins. But I believe it's because it's a lack of water. I need to literally drink more water. And the crazy thing is this: I don't drink 100% juice. And I have no idea why this water thing is such an issue for me. So I need to mindset, which I know is just all mindset. And if I want the real quick, real fast, right? So we'll see. I feel like this is something that I'll jump back on and let y'all know how that goes. Because a lot of the things that I like to do them naturally. So I want to figure out, I really believe it's a water issue just from talking to people. And people that say they do drink a lot of water, their skin just resonates, just glows like crazy. And so I do believe that might be a thing that I need to work on, drinking more water. So if you are a person that needs to drink more water, like I do, then do that. Let me say that out loud, say it in the comments so that I can encourage you to do that. All right, day three. What was day three? So far we have prayer and we have drink more water. So that's 1 and 2. And day 3 was read a book and relax. Now, this is also one that I'm going to incorporate, because what I've learned is I do so much work now on this computer that I really do have to get off of it. My businesses are all day marketing, trying to email in and all that. All day I'm on there. And then I also am an educator. And you guys know I teach now. So and so all day, all the time now. So I think I really need to take the time out to just sit back and not even be in front of a screen. Because what I would normally do is pick up my phone at night and play a game, or I'd sit in front of the TV and just watch a series of TV. That would be my unwind time. But now I really need to just stay away from screens, period. So if you guys have a good book that you are reading, any genre, but for me, any genre but horror. I don't like horror and all that gory stuff. I don't like that. But any kind of genre, it doesn't have to be a self-help book. It could be just something that you was interested in and you was like, this book was good, send it my way, or put it in a link. Maybe somebody else might want to pick it up and read it, or take a picture of it if you ain't got that kind of time to be writing down or whatever. Just put it in there, what book that you're reading, to give me some ideas on what book that we should be sharing, that we should be doing with the book, and giving me time to, I'm a wine drinker. So give me time to take my wine and wind down and read a book. And that's something I haven't done in a while. I haven't, read a book. I'll read if it's necessary to my job, to further my business, but I really want to take a book right now that is just chilling me, like I'm chilling, So that's really what I would like to do with that. And also, so encourage each other to do a little more reading at this time of always being on, the computer all day long. Because literally I'm on the computer from the time I wake up till about 6 or 7 at night. And that's a long time. So I need to cut down that and grab me a book and get off this screen. Because I think that's where all this extra anxiety has came from. Because, like I said, I never really had anxiety issues to that degree, but I think it's from screen time, and I gotta cut that. So our next thing, I guess that was 4. I don't remember what 4. I gotta look it up, see what 4. Let's go to day 5. I can't remember what day 4 was, but we'll look that up a little later since I repeated it. Day 5 was take a walk, and it's been so beautiful. So this was like the best week to start this challenge. So my walks are not walks, they're skating. So me and my daughter, if you don't know, earlier this year, I don't even know if we were in the pandemic or not, but we might have been in the pandemic. I can't remember. I sat and I said, hey, babe, every time we spend time together, we're always going somewhere to eat. That's even with my husband. When me and my husband do date night, we're going somewhere to eat. When me and my girls do, just bonding time, girl time, we go somewhere to eat. Or I said, we have to figure out, for me, an activity to do that we're moving, that we're doing something that we're moving. And so what happened was she was like, let's do skating. And I was like, oh, okay, let's do that. So pandemic, skates were crazy. You couldn't find a skate nowhere. I guess everybody was thinking about biking and skating because you couldn't find a bike, couldn't find skates nowhere. So finally in October, we get our skates, and we're so excited. We get our skates last month. And so that's been our thing. So taking a walk for me is skating. And so we've been trying to do that every day. Every day we try to go skating, at least in our little, our pool, our organization, not organization. Our residence has a parking lot. So we just go over there and kind of skate in the little parking lot by the pool where nobody, is at right now. So that's been fun. And it has been a beautiful, like I said, time to even start that. So that's been great that we've even started that thought of walking. So just take a walk. Even when it gets a little chilly, I will figure out something we're going to have to figure out to maybe take it indoors. But we have to keep moving. And I think that that's, like I said, these are things that I know I'm going to keep in my life to do, because I have been lazy. I've been getting really lazy. And also for me right now is basketball season. So I coach basketball, so I'm able to get a little bit of workout in with the girls, and that normally keeps me healthy when I'm coaching. So find like an activity. If you love to dance, go dance, honey. If you love to run, go run. Find you an activity to implement in your day to keep your health right. Um, Let's move on to day 6. So day 6 was hang out with friends. That was on Friday. Hang out with friends or family members. We didn't hang out. I was really trying to figure out what we did. I really think what I did is I fell asleep on Friday. I think I fell asleep super early. So I couldn't even remember. I was like, so I guess I need to schedule some time to hang out with some friends, because I hang out with my husband a lot. We do a lot of stuff together, but I haven't hung out with too many of my friends, just some one-on-one stuff. So I probably put that on my books to just get that in, because I do have some friend hangout overdue time that needs to happen. So you know how that goes. So yeah, so just recapping. So, this is day 6. And then today is day 7, of course. So today is day 7. Take a hot bath. I think that is such an easy thought. But how many of us really do that all the time? Like, it's so crazy. Like I was telling my husband, it's so crazy that we literally have this jacuzzi tub, and I could count the times that we've been in it just from, not being intentional about it. Not being intentional, we take showers, but we don't, utilize. But every other day we're talking about, oh, my neck hurt, my back hurt, this hurt, that hurt. I know what day 4 was. Go to the chiropractor. But okay, so day 7 today. So today, take the time out and, just take a hot, relaxing bath, candles, all of that jazz, bubbles, bubbles, bubbles in your face. And try not to think about anything that's stressing you. Put on some music. I'm a classical music lover. So classical music, I really like this new genre where they're mixing classical music and like some R&B together. I'm loving that. What's going on now with that? I'm loving that little genre of music. So just get whatever it is that relaxes you and relaxes your body, and just soak for a minute. I know these are simple little things that if you don't be intentional about them, you won't do them. You'll set a whole nother type of routine up, and you won't give your body the kind of relaxation that it needs. All right. And I did remember 4. I did remember what 4 was. So 4 was not to read a book. 4 was to go to the chiropractor. So if you have never been to a chiropractor before, you should try holistic medicine. It is the best. It keeps me in line. It keeps me adjusted. That's what they're doing. It keeps my body together like it needs to be. And holistic is the way to go to center your mind. So just think about just transitioning your mind to thinking about the holistic approach to life and moving towards that way. And I know we'll talk more about, the chiropractor a little bit, later, because I really do think that that's something that we should dive into at some point, to get people to not being scared of it. I know that, I don't think I said saved. Oh, I did. I know that when I was talking to my family members, they're like, oh, they cringed first, and not really understanding what a chiropractor does, because I know medicine told you that chiropractic care was, oh, they're going to crack your back. They're going to do this. They're going to mess you up. And it's not the case. You have to find one that is catered to what it is that you need, and you need to be vigilant on your appointments to keep your body in line. So I just wanted to come back to that. So that is something that I do on a regular. I do go to a chiropractor regularly. If you are a chiropractic company, put your name down in the link so people can, come to you, or you can start giving out information on what it is that you do as a chiropractor. What do you specialize in? If you have a bomb chiropractor, put their name in. In St. Louis, my chiropractor was the Euclid Chiropractic Center. Love, love, love Dr. Hubbard. So I went, that's the St. Louis one, but the one here that I go to is out by my house. He's pretty decent, and I'll put the name in there as well for Kansas City location. Hey to whoever. So just think about joining the challenge, which is just a join. Like it's nothing, it's nothing really you have to do. Just decide to start doing some of the things that are on there, that are on the challenge to do every day. That's really all it is. And I'm going to just do a quick recap for you to see what we did. So day 1 was begin the day in prayer. Number 2, drink more water. Help your sister out because she needs to drink more water. Read a book or relax is day 3. Day 4, go to the chiropractor. Like I said, it's a whole 30-day challenge. So what I'm wanting you to do is just take bits and pieces of some things and implement them into your life. So you're not going to do all 30 things, every day of your life. Of course not. But I do want you to find things that you really, really need in your life and do them and put them a part of your life. So that's 4. 5, take a walk or skate. Hey, whatever you want to run or whatever you want to do. Hang out with your friends or family members, be intentional about, spending time with people, because we know that every day is not promised. In this world, for real, it's letting us know that. And today, at some point today, my people, take a hot bath, relax. Don't think about nothing. And just relax and light some candles, play some music, do something that's going to get your body in just total relaxation. Not that you're going to sleep now. Don't be going to sleep in the tub now. All right, let's see. All right, Elizabeth. What does it say? Oh, yes. So what happened is, next week is going to be a whole nother group of things to do, because this is literally a 30-day challenge. So it's going to be a whole group of it's going to be something else that you're going to be doing next week for 7 days. So, but like I said, you'll just take bits and pieces of, what you liked, like, oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure I keep that. I'm gonna make sure that was good for me at this moment, and just make you think and realize, and implementing things, tasks that will keep you moving and keep you going. Your self-care. Self-care is important. It is so important. And I think that as women, we're always on the go. We forget how important it is to advocate for ourselves, to do the things that we need to do for us, because we're always working for, someone else, another goal or something that we're doing, that we forget to slow down, take a breath. What was crazy? A couple of years ago, before I started this holistic journey for myself, I don't even think I was breathing. I had to think about stopping to breathe, and not of course I'm breathing now. No, I mean that kind of breath, like to make sure that I'm doing that, because my lungs don't even do what they used to do. And that's because I wasn't breathing properly. I wasn't doing the things that I needed my lungs to be doing. I wasn't taking time out to breathe properly. So if that sounds like something you're doing right now, or if that sounds like you, then take the time to do this challenge. Like I said, it's just free. I'm just really coming on to kind of guide people to do it, and motivate people to better themselves, whatever that is for you to do. All right. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the join the Start Living Your Dreams training Facebook group. Take the time out to join the group so you can kind of hear the speakers. Like I said, we got a speaking coming up. We're doing some speakers. So if you are a speaker, sign up for it. If you are someone that wants to just talk with someone else that's in the group, then you may do that. So just make sure that you are being a part of the group, a part of this, solution, the tribe, and being, not just using it all the time, but being a part of it, be a part of something so that it grows, you grow, everybody grows. That's how it's supposed to be, all the time. All right, well, I'm gonna get going. I don't have nothing else to say. I just wanted to come on and kind of shoot the breeze with you about, living your best life. This 30-day challenge, self-care challenge, just taking care of yourself. And then we're gonna drink that water and see what happens. So I'm gonna drink more and more water. I have no idea how much water I'm supposed to drink. I can't even see how my bladder gonna take it, but I'm trying, and I will. The other thing I wanted to ask too, real quick. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see my t-shirt. So I got this t-shirt. I wanted to do like a survey really quick on the t-shirt, right? So the t-shirt says, and maybe this is from, I'll ask everybody, men and women, it doesn't really matter to me. So the t-shirt says sexy and save. And I just want to know if that, when you read that, do you, is it offensive to you? That's really what I want to know. So when you read sexy and save, so if I was walking down the street and you could see, it is a horrible connection. On Facebook. I don't know why I keep getting these horrible connections on here, but we got to fix it. Anyway, and if it said that on there, would you be offended? I'm just curious. I'm just curious to know. We'll talk about that another day, maybe. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye. Enjoy your Sunday. Say a prayer for me, say a prayer for someone, and remember to speak life to someone today.